Ciao a tutti, buona serata, scusate il ritardo. Prima di iniziare volevo farvi vedere dove sono i contenuti. Ognuno ha la sua personalizzazione, ma per il momento ci sono queste. Poi pian piano si sbloccano ovviamente, però si dà una sbirciata alle armi.
C'è una nuova forma di energia.
E si possono anche comprare facendo le stanze. Ovviamente questa è predefinita. E questi si sbloccano sulle stanze delle sfide. Carino. Qua, oltre ai completi sbloccati con il gioco, ci sono anche quelli del sito degli sviluppatori. Però se vedete solo per taxi, cioè simulazioni tattiche. E ne ho fatto qualcuna e sono carine e neanche tanto semplici. Contro ogni pronostico. Comunque stanno lì.
I'm suspending training, effective immediately. A situation's arisen, a matter of considerable delicacy. The former 009, real name Reese Beckett. A rogue operative guilty of high treason, he has somehow managed to stay hidden for over a decade. And now he's coming in from the cold. 009 claims to hold evidence of a conspiracy against the state, and he intends to hand it in return for a full pardon on one condition. He will only talk to John Greenway.
I guess there really is someone for everyone.
And where do we come in, Mum? Last time I checked, cutting deals with traitors was not in our playbook.
009 is a master infiltrator. As resourceful as he is paranoid, thinking 2 steps ahead is this man's idea of lazy. To catch him, we're going to need eyes everywhere. Consider this a field exam. Get your equipment and cover stories from Q. Moneypenny will fill you in on the rest. Dismissed? Bond. A word. Greenway wasn't happy with your performance last night, and he's reluctant to bring you along. Just a heads up.
Right. Any advice?
Doing what you're told might be a good start.
Ponsonby?
Bond.
Volevo vedere se si poteva... Neanche le sfide non si trovano qui.
What did she say?
Greenway doesn't want me to come after last night.
Really? I missed the extraction deadline too.
Well, I am going. That's what counts.
Come on. Let's go see Q. A rogue 00 coming in from the cold. Not bad for a first mission.
She said he's been in hiding for more than a decade. That roughly matches when the program was shut down, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. You think he caused that?
It could be. Or it could just be timing deciding things. I mean, Thea was just integrated. Perhaps the Double O's didn't feel needed to the same extent after that.
Heading down to Q-Lab.
In a moment.
Q-Lab. Cover stories and field equipment. This sure beats exams. Wonder what he's got lined up for us.
I wouldn't mind that bike coming along.
Oh? I heard you were more into explosives. The bigger the better, according to Basil from accounting.
Basil? Who's that?
Vice chairman of your fan club.
Right, and the chairman? I guess that would be Greenway, right?
They did both run for the post, but Greenway won by a whisker.
I was looking for you two. Monroe, I have your cover story from Q.
Can't wait. Later, mate.
Any idea what's in store for me?
No clue. Something dashing. No doubt.
This guy? Fashion photographer.
Fearless war correspondent.
Adventurer archaeologist.
Cacchio!
What are we looking at?
Ero indeciso, ma...
Shelter sphere. If you're ever caught in an avalanche, you'll be glad we packed you one of these.
Why would I be caught in an avalanche carrying a gentleman's briefcase?
We... Oh, mind your own business, Bond.
Moving on.
We need increased stability. It's fine for interiors, but position the rotors too far forward and it will create drag in high wind situations. Am I boring you, Jeremy?
Ah, questi li avevo mancati.
She's moved out.
Oh, for the love of...
Came home last night and all the things were gone.
Ciao Ivana, grazie mille.
Oh no.
You live in a £25,000 a year deposit. I say get a cat and count your blessings.
I know that. You found something in storage.
Nice one! That's what I'm talking about.
Come here.
Watch it.
Sorry, just trying to get past you.
Oh.
Sedile iettabile.
One doesn't necessarily exclude the other.
The past is a foreign country.
Have you seen Q around?
I think he's in wearables.
That sounds about right.
Anyway, increased stability. Gyroscopes. You think you're up for the task, Jeremy?
Yeah.
This takes me back.
Right. We just brought it out from storage. Cold War legacy piece. Phone rings, target enters, takes the call, the door seals, and a soporific gas spills from the receiver, quickly filling the hermetically sealed booth, which quietly descends into the ground where an extraction team awaits.
Nice. Does it still work?
No, but it holds a bunch of old coins.
Pity.
He was down here not too long ago.
Who? Nicholas Webb.
Sir Nicholas.
Move over Savile Row. Kingsley? Nash?
Bond. I can barely make out last night's bruises. Only the subtle stain of defeat.
Must have missed a spot. What are your covers?
Keith Bollinger, private banker to the rich and famous.
Grace Dufresne, career diplomat. Same as my parents. The backstory sort of writes itself.
Well, that's handy.
Anyway, Q's waiting for you. And Bond, a friendly word of advice? No shenanigans today. You're hanging on by a thread.
Message received. Thanks.
See you at the briefing.
That's nice.
Yes. Note the exquisite stitching and attention to detail. Cut, proportion, and style in perfect harmony.
Looks a bit big.
Oh no, this is for Monroe. You'll be wearing that one.
And the chauffeur.
Well, don't look at me, I just work here.
Greenway.
I'm heading over to gadget testing. Join me when you're ready. There's some new field gear that I'd like you to try out.
Right. Probably a new line of air fresheners.
Oh, darling, it's a dream come true.
Let's synchronize our stories. I'm a big shot sports agent, and you're a washed-up child influencer with a massive gambling problem. I took pity on you.
Or
Chauffeur.
I'm a high-powered lawyer
That's
and you're a
just
former
grand.
professional rugby player with moderate brain damage. I find your
Bond,
incomprehensible grunt.
Congrats on completing training.
Ouch. Pick on someone your own size. Like James here.
Okay, let's see what's in store.
Splendid work, Bridget.
Collaudo.
I'd say one more round of iteration and we're ready for field testing.
That is my assessment as well.
Q? You mentioned some field gear that needs testing?
Quite right, yes. Over here, please. This here is a shockwave device. It triggers a small, directed propagating disturbance that staggers opponents on impact and causes medium damage to body armor. Try it out, why don't you?
All right.
Now, aim the device at Arthur here, and before you ask, yes, he's good with it.
I'm good with it.
If you say so.
There we are.
Cacchio.
Okay, next item. A sleek upgrade to a timeless classic, the smoke grenade. This small-scale, lightweight projectile blocks visibility, leaving an opponent open to attack. Go on, have a go.
Don't mind if I do.
Right. Throw it at Arthur. You ready, Arthur?
Ready.
Now, as you can see, the smoke obscures Arthur's vision, causing an acute sense of disorientation. While the effect lasts, he is quite defenseless. And that's the whole shooting match. You may choose your equipment from the gadget cart. Bridget here will sort you out if you have questions.
Thanks.
Good luck out there, Bond.
You were authorized to bring 2 items into the field. Not that you're likely to need them in the car park.
Uh-huh.
Was that insensitive? My people skills range in the bottom third.
Surely not.
Kind of choosing blindly here. Any pointers?
I cannot disclose any specific details about the assignment, only that you will be attending an exclusive social event. High security, low hostility. In these types of situations, discretion, not force, is advised.
Duly noted. All done.
Ah, interesting.
Che palle.
Good luck out there.
Batteria o altro. Eccolo qua.
Hi. Which floor?
Operations, please.
No problem. Hello. Can I help you?
Perhaps you can. I'm looking for Moneypenny.
I think she's in her pod. Just through that door down there, and you can't miss her.
Un
Could you track
cronico
the
di
ship of
oggi.
Long Wild Fern for me?
Sure.
Just send it over when you get it. Thanks.
When is the audit scheduled for?
End of next week. I want
Cacchio, mi serviva una TV.
Way ahead of you. Every penny accounted for and every transaction properly documented.
The brief was finished and handed off to diplomatic relations. You can close.
This one was taken 36 hours ago, northeastern Syria. They flagged it as a logistics site. But if you look right here...
Update. MGRS coordinate 34 Uniform Delta Echo 778.
It's a bit of a snag, to be honest. My man's working 3 assets, but it...
Moneypenny.
M underestimates 009. You all do. Thea's report was inconclusive, John. 009's been gone for too long to yield reliable data. There's a 50-50 chance that he's telling the truth. We need to know what he has.
We need nothing this man has to offer. Yes, this is just a boon that M's been looking for to get Foreign Secretary Bright and his lot off our backs, but 009 is a master manipulator. Whatever his endgame is, we won't see it coming.
Vediamo se passa sempre 60 frame. Ho fisso
Couldn't help but
60.
overhear you and Greenway.
Couldn't help yourself, is what you mean.
Sounds like there's some history between the two of them.
They served together as double O's, right up until Operation Nightfall.
Go on.
Would that I could.
009 Rice Beckett. Lost Souls.
Nice place. That screen big enough for you?
I know. It's cool, isn't it? Just got it up and running.
About 009. How did he manage to stay hidden for all those years? I thought Thea could get a handle on just about anyone in the world.
Well, it's not a magic wand, James. Thea consumes data on an unprecedented scale, but if you leave none, you're effectively invisible. Imagine the focus and dedication it takes to stay off-grid for so long.
Did 009 have help?
Almost certainly. Some even speculated he was with the cousins.
Why would the Americans hide a UK traitor?
You don't have siblings, do you?
Recruit ranking. You have a widget for that.
I like to stay informed.
Looks like I kept my place.
Well, Greenway hasn't handed in the performance review for last night.
You have a mission briefing for me.
I do. Let's get the other recruits in here and I'll show you. The Grand Carpathian Hotel in the high Tatra Mountains of Slovakia, host to the World Chess Championship. Safe to say, 009 did not pick this location at random. The hotel is swarming with international VIPs, security is of the highest order, and due to the current diplomatic tension between the UK and Slovakia, the operation has not been cleared with local authorities. According to 009's instructions, the meeting will go down in full public view during the championship match. No comms, no tracking, no backup. And these are only the safeguards that we know about. 009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture. And if he suspects a trap, we'll never get another shot. This is where you come in. You're all blank slates in the intelligence circuit, which makes you ideally suited for undercover work. Locate 009 and keep him under close watch, but do not engage the target. This is a black tag operation, so discretion, ladies and gentlemen, is critical.
Now, I could get used to this.
Don't act too impressed, dearest, or you'll blow our cover. And James, do quit your pouting.
I'm a glorified hood ornament. What could I possibly have to pout about?
Sorry if the assignment doesn't live up to your grand expectations. Someone must watch the perimeter. If 009 slips through our fingers, you're the last line of defense.
Exhilarating. Greenway's testing you, mate. That's all. Don't give him an excuse.
The cap looks good on you, though. Really brings out your cheekbones.
La sua andatura non va oltre.
Take a left up ahead, James.
Backseat driver.
What's that, darling?
Just a frog in my throat.
Is everything in order?
Routine inspection, ma'am. Won't be a moment. All clear. Please proceed.
Non sembra proprio un hotel.
You think if I sold a kidney, I could afford to stay for a night?
I think I have. Stayed here, I mean. A wedding back in 22.
Doesn't sound like something you'd forget.
Well, the hen was in Cannes, so we flew in by private jet. It was dark and we'd been drinking, so...
Can? Private jet?
What?
Nothing. Darling, nothing at all.
What do you make of 009?
He was the best in his day. That was a long time ago. My guess is he's tired of running.
Greenway thinks we're being played.
And since when do you trust Greenway?
I never said I did.
They knew each other, though. That much is clear. Something to do with an operation called Nightfall.
That begs the question. Did 009 pick Greenway out of good faith? Or bad blood?
Well, we're about to find out. Pull up. This is our stop. We're live, gentlemen. Switch to comms. Monroe, with me. James, stay.
Save the world some other time, yeah?
Afternoon. Invitation, please?
Blake and Loretta York. Plus the help.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to the Grand Carpathian. Parking is right up ahead. Mr. and Mrs. York, enjoy your stay.
Much obliged.
Oh, they will.
Right. We're entering the premises. Team status?
Nash, delivery area. In position. Singh, staff quarters.
Ronson, conference wing. Kingsley, first floor suites.
Bond. Bond.
Car park.
In position.
Greenway, Grand Hall. Switching off comms as instructed. Keep a low profile and don't let your guards down. 009 most certainly won't. Out.
Not exactly the 5-star treatment.
Concorrenza.
No harm in stretching my legs. Bond, reporting suspicious behavior.
009?
No, one of the hotel staff. Strangest looking bellhop I ever saw. He was mishandling luggage.
Are you joking? What are we, the local tourist board?
I guess he had to be there. It was odd. I'm gonna check it out.
You will not. 009 is our only priority. Stay at your post, James. That's an order.
Yes, Mom.
Stallone 47X. Jaguar, Jaguar.
Up the stairs.
Carpathian Hotel.
was all over social media last year. Where have you been?
Blissfully of social media.
Well, they say Gretchen Wong wore a pair of augmented reality contacts at the
Missed him.
Afternoon, sir. Staff and press only.
Oh, damn. Forgot my press badge.
You're not the first.
Gone. In transit. Just gone. Jesus Christ. They got all 4 drones. And what's worse is, whoever they are hasn't taken credit for it yet. That's going to really hurt him. Any idea what he's going to do? I haven't talked to him yet. I just heard about it from Dushan at the bar. I suspect he's preparing for I just don't see the problem. Midas predicts the market with an unprecedented level of precision. Sure, I truly felt threatened at
Pick up, pick up, pick up!
George! Yeah, it's no use. I met with the whistleblower. Claims to have proof that Nivik's cheating, but they'll only talk to Hoffman. How far off is he? Well, tell him to floor it or we'll lose the scoop of the year. I stashed his press badge inside one of the big pots on the lower ramparts. I need to get back in there. It's a nail-biter. Unless you sent me all this way to report on the landscaping? Didn't think so.
Can I duck through? I need to catch up with that bellhop.
Show me your ID and all's good.
That bellhop who just went through, do you know him?
No, but I've only been here a few weeks. Talk to the bartender. He knows everybody.
Like I need an excuse. Better go and get my ID then.
If you want to catch your bellhop.
Fair point.
You're not meant to be here.
I'm a penetration tester with Rhinestone Insurance, and I just discovered 3 direct violations. I need a word with your manager, now.
Yes, of course.
Good lad.
Cacchio.
Nervous at these type of events. Worried about tourists? Relax. Nothing gets past the scanners. This place is like an airport.
Don't mind me, ladies.
Good afternoon, sir.
I'll explore later.
Cazzo quanta polvere.
Which room is he in? Don't know. But he's getting an extra mint on his pillow. That's for sure. Yolanda.
Now, let's see what all the fuss is about. There's Greenway. Hopefully I'm the last thing on his mind. What are you here for?
Bond, status.
No sign of 009. Over.
I gotta get back on there. Can you believe it? I literally have no idea what I just said. I'm decidedly
What the hell? What is... Hey! My head feels so heavy.
This guy better be worth it.
My wife is not going to believe this. Oh, no, not again.
You know Mr. Prendergast, the author? His suitcase disappeared. Claims a bellhop took it.
Blame the staff. What else is new?
Tell Mr. Vargas if you see him. Prendergast is down in
Snap out
reception
of it.
demanding to see the manager.
Wouldn't want to keep Mr. Prendergast waiting. Now, where do you go?
Well, I never. Norman, are you listening to me? Norman, pay attention. I said, well, I never.
What is it this time, Mother? Does some troglodyte wear a waistcoat with a cummerbund? Oh, the humanity.
No, that tall, blonde bellhop. He... Oh, never mind. You're oblivious as usual.
She's no happy customer. Pardon me, Mom. Hotel administration. I couldn't help but overhear.
Good. I was about to file a complaint.
And this bellhop was bothering you.
Well, I called him 3 times and he just rushed past me. Ignored me completely.
No, disgraceful. When was this incident?
Just a moment ago. Hurry up, you might catch him.
Did you happen to see where he went?
I'll tell you exactly where he went. Towards reception.
You've been most helpful, Mom. I'll take it from here.
You'd better.
Got it from a collector over in Soho. Oh, couldn't believe my luck. In 1969, Aston Martin DBS V8.
Let's see. Male, Caucasian, whitish blonde hair, approximately 6 foot tall, spoke with an accent.
Cressida will blow a gasket if she sees me. Best lay low.
James, what are you playing at?
Well, you wouldn't listen. I had to take matters into my own hands.
Damn it, James. Sometimes I think you want to fail. You know I have to report this. Now get out of here. We'll sort this when we get back.
So you get to save the world and buy yourself a second yacht. Well done.
Forget it.
You know who's here? Arthur Prendergast. Who? The novelist. He wrote Rubicon Rising.
I only read romance novels. Sounds like
Ralph, what's the matter? Hey, you look like you've seen a ghost. Hello? To Ralphie.
Right now, which feels like she's giving up something in exchange for that, and I'm not...
Oh, look at you all riled up. What's going on?
A hell of a thing. This bellhop, he tore a page from that antique book over there. Shot me a look like, talk and you're dead. And legged it.
Christ, the nerve of
And why would the blonde man tear up
I'm
a
sure
book?
Blake was only trying to scare you, Ralphie.
Yeah, well, he bloody succeeded.
Nothing that a stiff drink won't fix. I'll fetch you a G&T.
Another drinking from the reigning champion, Niente. He's looking very sharp too, and has been absolutely dominating throughout this tournament, but one of his determined tips the balance here today. Pawn to H3 from Niente. Now it's right there is a dangerous move from one. What it does is it instantly controls both sides.
Reception.
Allowing for either of those pieces to be captured by the raucous charm.
This bellhop, did you see where he went?
Reception. He took off towards the reception.
Reception. Good man.
Accredito ufficiale.
If I seat Contessa de Havilland next to the trade minister, he might just stay sober throughout the main course. Worth a shot?
The whole cargo, lock, stock, and barrel. The same crew raided the cruise ship the month before. The blimmin' cruise ship.
Let's see. Male, Caucasian, whitish blonde hair, approximately 6'2". I'm sorry, Mr. Prendergast, but we simply do not have a bellhop of that description.
Ridiculous. And who made off with my bag then? I demand to see the manager.
He is on his way, Mr. Prendergast. I'm sure it's all a misunderstanding.
It better be. I'll be over here.
Can I be of assistance, sir?
Did someone rob that gentleman?
A misunderstanding with one of our temps, that's all.
A bellhop, tall, white blonde hair.
My, he is certainly popular today. Did these men bother you, sir?
Thought I recognized him from somewhere. Have you seen him?
Afraid not. And after today, I doubt he'll be coming back.
Thanks. Busy day?
Fully booked as always. We're not the region's favorite romantic getaway for nothing.
No, I can see why. You into chess?
I'm more of a snooker girl. Say, there is a quaint little bar nearby with a 9-feet mahogany table. I get off at 10 in case you feel like losing some money.
Ah, duty calls, I'm afraid. Some other time. Appreciate the help.
Anytime.
Hey, where have you come from?
Of course, no problem.
That's you.
Ho ingannato quella cosa.
Mr. Prendergast, I am told you have some missing baggage.
Stolen is more likely.
Any idea where he went?
Yes, that's what I've been telling you people. I spotted him just before, going through the door marked laundry.
Laundry. That's very helpful. And what was in the suitcase?
Uncut diamonds. What do you think was in it, man? My clothes and toiletries.
Had to ask. What is your business at the hotel?
A bit of workation. I'm researching my next novel. An AI-themed techno-thriller taking place in the world of international chess.
Sounds like a page-turner. Right, that's all I need. My office will be in touch. Please have a drink on the house.
Oh, believe me, I shall.
Well, the blonde man is no bellhop, that's for sure. Time to do the laundry.
Who keeps texting?
It's Ezra. His uni interview is in 2 weeks, and the poor boy is just up the walls. Honestly, I am too. It doesn't get his entire future.
Bond, the hell are you doing here?
I'm just writing my own resignation.
I was hoping for a tour of the wine cellar.
Strange old key. Any idea what it's for?
Not sure. We should have had all the older locks replaced. Oh, wait, I know. It's the key to the old cellar stairs. Leads down to the laundry room.
Mystery solved.
I'll keep a hold of it. I need to bug the janitor about putting up a keypad lock, anyway.
All right. See you around.
I read somewhere that the cellar had should have had all the older locks replaced.
Pantry, maybe? Or one of the garden sheds?
I don't think so. Could be one of the display cases.
Ouch! Stop! Really?
Much appreciated.
I think I'm gonna... I don't know.
Strange.
Mum is competing for the World Chess Championship. I mean, she was always good. I just didn't know
When?
Oh, you can't really be here.
Burton, hotel management. I have an inebriated VIP stumbling around in his birthday suit. Need to find him before the paparazzi do.
Say no more.
Thanks. Call it in if you clock him, yeah? There's a good chap.
When it rains, it pours.
Do you think I could get Gretchen Wong's autograph for my daughter after the game? She dreams of going pro.
I wouldn't recommend it if you want to keep your job.
Elena,
someone high
don't
up
be
in
such
the
an old maid. I'm serious. That guy had prison tattoos on his neck.
Most of the laundry workers are ex-cons. So what? They're sweethearts once you get to know them.
Yeah, I'm not going down there without an entourage.
Fine. I'll take the laundry.
Mi sa che devo venire per di qua.
You've got the wrong idea. We barely win the fight. Barely? It's the head chef you've got to worry about. Talk about living, breathing.
Già. Almeno ho trovato quel cavolo di cappello.
Half now, half later.
Peccato.
You got it, friend.
Who was that guy?
That, Stefan, was your fairy godmother. Get this. He just slipped us 5,000 euros to stop a guy from following him.
A bellhop makes that kind of dough. I'm in the wrong line of business.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that guy is no bad hop.
What are we looking for?
You know, with all that money in my face. Listen up! We have a special request. Anyone comes snooping around down here without a damn good reason, you give him the old VIP treatment. Full body makeover. No refunds.
To give us his analysis of the latest news and how likely it is that challenger Gretchen Wong will unseat the man who has been a dominant, if not controversial, force in international chess for the last 10 years.
Environmental groups continue to demand a statement from the Icelandic government following leaked reports of an intense heat signature in a remote coastal location recorded by a satellite belonging to the Norwegian Weather Bureau.
Not now. I want to whack him. I'm ready. Move aside.
Chiamano pericolo rientrato.
And is the rumored location of a fortified marketplace where illegal arms and
now to business. Early trading on the back of rumors of a forthcoming major announcement. Some analysts predict this to be the first sign of a reversal of the recent downward trend that has dominated markets.
Looks like a body. There.
Technology stocks have seen the biggest losses, but some believe we will shortly see the highest gains.
The World Chess Championship is the first, and Slovakia
Are you sleeping?
will be speaking
Still alive?
directly from the Grand Hotel.
What's going on there? No way! I'm going to destroy you. No,
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Hey, you.
Huh? Find themselves trapped in when dealing with Western governments and pan-national bodies.
International heads of state have issued a joint communique committing their nations to taking steps to curb the rise in illegal arms trafficking around the globe. Presenting the communique to the press, the French president said, "This fray in the instruments of death, torture, and oppression is a global problem. Every experience is a pandemic, and it requires a global response."
Right after this bulletin, we have a report from our correspondent in the region of West Africa that is reported to have seen the greatest increases in arms trafficking. And is the rumored location of a fortified marketplace where illegal arms and so-called dark tech are traded free.
And now, women trading shares were among the winners, earning on the back of rumors of a forthcoming major announcement. Some analysts predict this to be the first time
Oi, hey!
Slovakian Grandmaster Jakub Sabol will be speaking to us directly from the Grand Hotel to give us his analysis of the latest news and how likely it is that challenger Gretchen Wong will unseat the man who has been a dominant.
You unpacked those new kitchen uniforms, yeah?
Looks like one of the
I think somebody's wounded. Right here.
Those guys really
Cazzo.
Clientele. I bet they spend a lot of time at casinos.
Many poorer nations find themselves trapped in when dealing with Western governments and pan-national bodies.
International heads of state have issued a joint communique committing their nations to taking steps to curb the rise in illegal arms trafficking around the globe. Presenting the communique to the press.
What? You're finished.
Hey, radio then! I'm in. Down here. I've got Stand aside. I'll kill you.
Pare da cazzo. Troppo impulsivo, troppo veloce.
5K. Half now, half later. Make sure no one follows.
You got it, friend.
Who was that guy?
That, Stefan, was your fairy godmother. Get this. He just slipped us 5,000 euros.
You know what makes that kind of door? I'm in the wrong line of business.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that guy is no bellhop.
What are we looking for?
You know, with all that money in my face, I forgot to pay attention. Listen up! We have a special request. Anyone comes snooping around down here without a damn good reason, you give him the old VIP treatment. Full body makeover. No refunds. Good, right? And it's payday.
This trade in the instruments of death, torture, and oppression is a global problem, every bit as serious as a plague or other pandemic, and it requires a global response.
Right after this bulletin, we have a report from our correspondent in the region of West Africa that is reported to have seen the greatest
Not the priority. Don't even know what to look for.
Web Industries shares were among the winners in early trading on the
I guess it's okay now.
Some analysts predict this to be the first sign of a reversal of
No, vaffanbrodo, è chiusa anche quella.
some believe we will shortly see the highest gains.
The World Chess Championship is afoot, and Slovakian Grandmaster Jakub Sabo will be speaking to us directly from the ground.
E nessuno se ne accorge.
Bloody fool.
Environmental groups continue to demand a statement from the Icelandic government following leaked reports of an intense heat signature in a remote coastal location.
What's going on now?
According to Hernandez, the fund will break the debt cycle many poorer nations find themselves trapped in.
This is not good.
Look out now! International bodies.
International heads of state have issued a joint communique.
I think somebody's wounded, just there.
Steps to curb the rise in illegal arms trafficking around the globe. Presenting the communique to the press, the French president said, "This trade in the instruments of death, torture, and oppression is a global problem, every bit as serious as a plague or other pandemic."
I want the search of this area. Before.
Sure.
What?
No way. What? Wait. Okay. Hello? Yes. There's a madman down here. Send
I got him dead to rights.
I can see you hurt.
You'll never know what happened. This food's mine. Get off my back. I said that. Stop blocking me!
What the?
Got you. You're a dead man walking.
Paracacchio. E due.
$5K. Half now, half later. Make sure no one follows.
You got it, friend. was that guy?
È difficile bluffare chi si trova vicino a te.
Get this. He just slipped us 5,000 euros to stop a guy from following him.
Well, what makes that kind of dough?
I'm gonna guard an Olympian. I'm gonna guard an Olympian and say that guy is no bellhop.
So what are we looking for?
You know, with all that money in my face, I forgot to pay attention.
International heads of state have issued a joint...
Listen up! We have a special request. Anyone comes snooping around down here without a damn good reason?
Huh?
Guess I look.
And oppression is a global problem, every bit as serious.
Look at you.
Some analysts predict this to be the first sign of a reversal of the recent downward trend that has dominated markets across all sectors. Technology stocks have seen the biggest losses, but some believe will shortly see the highest.
Will be speaking to us directly from the Grand Carpathian Hotel to give us his analysis of the latest news and how likely it is that Challenger
Recruit!
Of an intense heat signature in a remote coastal location recorded by a satellite belonging to the Norwegian Weather Bureau.
Those guys how'd they get so good at poker?
Find themselves trapped in when dealing with Western governments and pan-national bodies.
International heads of state have issued a joint statement committing their nations to taking steps to curb the rise of illegal arms trafficking around the globe. Presenting the communique to the press, the French president said, "This trade in the instruments of death, torture, and oppression is a global problem, every bit as serious as a plague or other pandemic, and it requires a global response."
Right after this bulletin, we have a report from our correspondent in the region of West Africa that is reported to have seen the greatest increase in arms
That sounds crazy.
Dai.
Let's get back into character.
First sign of a reversal of the recent downward trend that has dominated markets across all sectors. Technology losses, but some believe will shortly see the highest gain.
The World Chess Championship is afoot, and Slovakian Grandmaster Jakub Sabo directly from the Grand Carpathian
kitchen uniforms yet with the head chef's monogram.
Of the latest news and how likely it is that Challenger Gretchen won will unseat the man who has been a dominant,
Out of Excel security,
in international
how many
chess
times
for
do
the
I need
last
to flag this?
Why don't you keep at it, and I'll let you know.
Hi there.
And we're in. Gone again. Slippery bastard.
Finalmente.
A worn bellhop outfit. Size XL. 206. Could be a passcode, an address, or a room number.
Cacchio.
Cressida? All is quiet in the car park.
Good. Let's keep it that way. Stay vigilant.
You're the boss. Must have taken the scenic route.
Hello? See? No one's in here. Silent alarm didn't trigger itself. Check the windows. I'll be damned. Hey, Laszlo. Look at that.
Yeah, I see it. Maybe the wind caught it.
Or somebody isn't here. Watch your back, fellas.
Stay calm. They'll be unarmed. Nothing gets past the scanners. We'll do a round and call it in. If anything's stolen, insurance will handle it.
Works for me. Whoever it was, they are long gone.
Or never here in the first place.
I'll notify Chief Kovac. Chief, reporting an incident in the study room. Property damage. Possible B&E. Chief? Must be busy.
The hell
Mi
was
sa che
that?
sono
You
sgerato.
look like shit investigating.
Russian.
I don't even know what I'm looking at. That's the problem.
Forget it.
No idea what happened there.
What was that? This doesn't make sense.
Huh?
Hello? Anyone out there?
Dai, Ciccio.
Can you hear me? Hey.
Sorry, fellas. Desperate measures.
Huh? Not important.
That's right. Move along, folks. Nothing to see here. Monroe, I need your help.
Took you long enough.
The blonde man. He's changed his disguise. I knew he was up to something.
Yeah? How'd you know he's not a thief?
He doesn't move like a thief. He moves like a soldier. I'm telling you, something's not right.
Look, I might have seen a bloke who fit the bill. Tall, blonde. Only he was in a suit. Went by the name of Locke.
Where was this?
Over at reception, a little while ago. He was heading upstairs.
Thanks, mate.
Hey, you didn't hear it from me.
Vediamo la prossima parte.
Can I be of assistance, sir?
I'm looking for a Mr. Locke. He left his wallet in my limo.
Ah, you must mean Joseph Locke.
That's right. Does he work at the hotel?
No, he's an insurance consultant from Vienna. Never seen him before. Anyway, He's busy right now, but you can leave the wallet with me.
I'll take it up myself. It's no bother, really.
Fine. It's room 206. 2 floors up, left side corridor.
Cheers. Room 206. That has to be it.
Chief, it's Christoph. Come in, Chief. Kovac, do you copy? Strange. He's never offline. Nadia, have you seen Chief Kovac around? He's not answering his comms.
He went up to room 206 with that gentleman from the insurance company.
Right. Blonde fella.
You want me to check up on him?
Nah.
Bingo.
They're probably
Room 206. Second floor.
That chest trophy is worth a fortune.
Look, if you're so worried about Ezra's interview, can't you, grease the wheels a little? Donate a wing? Or at least some new outfits for the rowing team? God knows they need them. I mean, hello, the Naughty's called. They want their neo-preppy look back.
What if I could? But in these times, everything's so transparent now. The last thing we need is another shitstorm. As if Tim's Moscow ties weren't bad enough. No.
Excuse me, sir.
What the hell? What is this?
Oh, lovely.
What was
Just
that?
leave. I'll handle everything myself then.
I feel awful. Oh, not again. This feels terrible.
206. Should be right around here.
The post-op recovery should last a few more weeks. He'll be back
I
up
know.
crutches soon enough.
Looks like the birthday goats are smiling down on me.
Push through it.
Oh, I should call Yolana. Yolana, pick up. Yolana? No, just wrapping up. Actually, the lady in room 205 cancelled her cleaning. Looks like I get off early for once. You're right. I shouldn't jinx it. Tell you what, you guys go ahead. I'll meet you at the bar as soon as I'm done.
No, don't delay. I don't care if he's at his daughter's sweet 16. Drop the hammer now and put it out there. The moment that press release hits, his own board will turn on him like rabid dogs. I've seen it countless times. All of it. Liquidate all of it. Emerge
Oh sì.
Oh, that hurts. Huh?
Thank you very much.
Oh, God. Oh, it can't be just my nerves again. Can it? Oh. Okay, let's be sensible now. No need for drama.
106, 205.
Bad form, Contessa. Bad form. Why, hello.
What are you doing in my room?
Pardon me, Mom. Didn't think anyone was in. I'm with management. One of our guests lost his pet anaconda. We're going floor by floor.
Well, it's not down here.
I'll take your word for it.
Go on, then. Shut the door on your way out.
Right. That was unusual.
Speravo di trovare qualcosa, ma...
Now, what happened here? Monroe?
Aye, Detective.
I'm in 206. It's a mess. Stay on the line. I'll have a look around.
This should be good.
I found a keycard holder, minus the keycard.
Could mean anything, mate. Don't jump to conclusions.
Good fit for a body. I found the Chief of Security's wallet. It's full of cash. Doesn't look like a robbery.
You might have dropped it.
In the fireplace? Monroe, this isn't some party that got out of hand. These are signs of a struggle. And someone put up one hell of a fight.
If that's the case, where's the body?
Good question.
Cosa cacchio manca? Il bagno. Cacchio.
Found a wall suit, size XL. This guy changed his disguise again.
Or he changed his outfit. Small word, big difference.
Monroe, this is serious. The blonde man did something to the Chief of Security, I'm sure of it.
Okay. So why? And how is this connected to 009?
Not a clue. Yet. Call you back.
Housekeeping.
Jet lag. Gets me every time. A chef? How does he manage to change clothes so fast?
Anyone else feel that? Sing, talk to me.
I'm picking up some chatter about a power surge in the electrical room. It crashed the security system, but there doesn't appear to be any permanent damage. Nothing to indicate foul play.
Copy that, Sing. Keep an eye on it. Everyone else, step up your search.
Monroe, listen to me. The blonde man, the missing security chief, the power surge, 009. Somehow it's all connected.
Look, say you're right. What's his game?
I don't know, but Greenway said 009 is a master manipulator. If he knew what we know, he'd pull the plug for sure.
Okay. I'll look into it. Where are you now?
Back in the blonde man's trail. He won't slip away this time.
Where's this fire?
Someone reported the sound of glass breaking in the study room. Pavel, Laszlo, and Milos went to check it out.
Who would steal some moldy old books? People who did? Yeah.
What?
Well, hope it's a fact.
Naturally, I pretended to be a fan.
Big Mouth strikes again.
Which is why, when he invited Phoebe and I to join him in the World Chess Championship, I could hardly say no, could I?
And he won't notice that you slipped out in the middle of the game.
Anyway, it's lucky that the emergency generators kicked in, or we still be out of power.
Security system still offline though. I'd call that a red flag. According to the logs, someone went inside shortly before the power surge.
Must be the security chief. He's the only one with authorization.
Our security chief's keycard was missing. This is starting to add up.
It's only a few minutes. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh my god!
What is it?
I just got a text from Ezra. He's quitting the interview. Says he wants to
It's not my problem the scanners are down, and I can't wait
That's
around
him.
for you boys to inspect every
Now what's in those crates?
by hand. I have a 12-course meal to prepare.
This is a direct security violation.
You keep telling yourself.
It's force majeure. It's not like anyone knew.
Mr. Kovac will hear about this.
He'll thank me at dinner.
Asshole. Didn't see that coming. Oh, I know. Xander. How's he doing?
Head of investment over at Craig & Young's Hong Kong branch.
Goodness, you really do know everybody. You ought to be with MI6.
Maybe I am.
No. Che diavolo.
I'll explore later.
Meglio?
He must have gone down this way.
I don't know what happened. I was on a shift at the delivery gate and suddenly, bam! Cold sweat, stomach cramp. Barely made it back to the toilet.
Thanks for that. Yeah, see, this is why I never touch the shrimp buffet. You want me to call you a replacement?
I'm good, thanks. This new guy, big, tall fella with the white blonde hair, he took over for me. Haven't seen him before. Must be one of the temps.
All right. Well, shout if you need a...
Cacchio.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
There. Gotta hurry.
Bond, your hunch was right. I found your missing security chief stuffed inside a laundry cart in the basement.
I knew it. Monroe, the blonde man smuggled something in on a truck while the security scanners were down. Something heavy.
Oh, this is bad. I'll inform Cressida. Don't let this guy out of your sight.
Blonde hair? Oh, he was just here. Went into the staff area. Didn't see him.
Oops.
You again.
That's right. The maid is picking a lock. Now you've seen everything.
Well, that was close.
Don't get used to it.
James, whatever you think you're doing, stop. You're in over your head.
Yeah, tell me about it.
This is insubordination. Get back to your...
Knew it. There was something in those crates. Hey! Blocked. Stairs.
Che cavolo.
Missed him again.
This is amazing. Don't think I've tried it before. Is it your own concoction?
I can't take credit, I'm afraid. The hotel owner has a huge collection of mixology books. Book collector. Oh yes, his pride and joy. He's got all sorts of antique books on display. About the castle and local history.
Can you believe this brat? Down in front.
Impossible. A secret passage. Of course. Empty. Six dials. Take more than blind luck.
Che si vede proprio leone. Poi
Nothing to it.
leone, quella specie di caprone e serpente.
Monroe, status.
Wine cellar. I have eyes on the suspect. He's unpacking something.
Cressida?
I tried. She wouldn't listen.
Engage. Break cover if you need to.
I don't know about this.
Damn it, Monroe, there's no time to wait for permission. We need to act now.
This is the last time I'm saving your ass.
Eyes on target. 009 just entered reception, heading straight for the Grand Hall. The blighter's not even in disguise.
Set di campanelli? Che carte? Cacchio.
I see him. Everyone reposition. Cover the exits. Monroe, what's your status? Monroe, copy.
He's busy. Cressida, you need to call it off. Something bad's about to happen.
James, what have you done? Where's Monroe?
Almost there.
Monroe? Monroe, acknowledge. Lennox!
Oh cacchio.
Hang on, mate. No, breathe. Okay. Breathe. Monroe. Monroe. Cressida, it's Monroe.
Stay down. Pistä silmät kiinni.
Is that a bomb?
Ancora. Già, ah. Dai che non vedo.
Focus. Okay, where's the off switch? Useless. Not this.
Stacca.
Come on, which one? Please be red. Shit. Down to the wire.
Mamma mia.
All the time in the world.
Troppo. Cacchio, mi aspetto che tu muoia. Sopravvivi all'esplosione agli hotel in Slovacchia.
second device.
Già 2 ore, cavolo.
Cressida.
Cressida, I'm coming. Stay where you are.
Move.
James, I can't feel my...
On. Which way did he go? I blacked out for a second and the son of a bitch was gone.
009.
Of course, it was a bloody suicide mission. He used himself as bait to get to me and now... There! That's him! Bond, go! I'll take care of her. Don't let him get away.
Eyes on the prize, James.
Stop! Get back here! Bloody hell!
Ooh.
Looking for these?
Hold on.
Just who the hell are you?
Not now. Eyes on the road. Look out.
I got it.
That's the car.
It's got too much of a head start. You need to cut some corners.
Careful what you wish for.
Ambulances, watch it.
No, porca. Ho capito sinistra, ma non gliel'ho fatta.
Left, go left.
Brace! There he is.
tight.
Miseria.
Now we're talking.
Cacchio.
Right. Who are you really?
Agent Charlotte Ross. I'm with the DGSE. That's
French intelligence. James Bond, MI6.
Yes, I figured as much.
What's your interest in 009?
Becca didn't spend his 50 years on a golf course. That's what you think. DGSE has been hunting him for a long time. This is the closest we've ever gotten, and I'm not letting him slip through my fingers now.
Sounds like we have a conflict of interest.
How about we burn that bridge when we get to it?
Fine by me.
There. Pull over.
No sign of 009.
Plenty of his friends, though. I'm not loving the odds.
I've had worse.
Well, in that case... get down there, draw their fire. I'll flank them. We need to keep that plane on the ground.
Well, what are we waiting for?
There's that English sang-froid. Bonne chance, James.
Gente, so che devo seguirlo, ma devo andare a mangiare, non gliela faccio più. Ci vediamo dopo. Mi dispiace, scusate, non vorrei chiudere così, ma non so quanto dura e... Ci vediamo dopo. Buona cena, buona continuazione intanto, a dopo. Ciao!